She was trapped. Under the scorching sun, the endless desert stretched out like a cruel ocean of sand, and her strength was fading with every single step. Each gust of wind carried grains of sand that cut her face, and the heat pressed down like an invisible weight, making every breath a battle. She had been running for hours, fleeing from the men who sought to take everything from her, the secrets she held, the truth she refused to reveal. Her horse had thrown her earlier that morning, leaving her alone and vulnerable in this barren wasteland. High above, the shadows of vultures circled as if mocking her despair. Just as she stumbled and fell to her knees, her eyes caught a silhouette in the distance, a figure moving steadily through the haze of heat. He was tall, strong, and commanding. It was the cowboy, a man known in the nearby town for his silent bravery and untouchable reputation. His eyes scanned the horizon, landing on her trembling form, and without hesitation, he spurred his horse forward. The sound of hooves echoed like a promise of salvation across the dunes. As he reached her, the wind carried the faintest scent of sage and smoke, a reminder of campfires, long past, and stories of survival whispered among travelers of the Wild West. She looked up, fear and relief warring in her heart, as he extended a hand, strong and steady, helping her rise. "You're not safe here," he said, his voice low but commanding. "But I'll get you out of this desert alive." They rode together, sand kicking up behind them, the sun sinking low and casting long, eerie shadows that danced like ghosts across the land. The danger wasn't over. Those men were still tracking her, and every moment counted. But for the first time in hours, she felt a glimmer of hope, a spark of trust in the unlikeliest of saviors. Night fell, and the desert transformed. The cold bits where the sun had scorched, and the stars glimmered like distant fires. The silence was broken only by the whisper of wind and the occasional cry of a coyote. Around a small campfire, he tended to her wounds, his eyes never leaving hers. Though words were few, a connection was forming, a silent understanding that neither time nor distance could erase. Just as she began to believe she might survive this nightmare, a rustle in the darkness reminded them that the danger was near, closer than either of them expected. He drew his revolver, his eyes narrowing, his muscles taut, as she held her breath, praying the shadows would not reveal themselves too soon. And then, from the darkness, a figure emerged. It wasn't one of the men hunting her, but someone familiar, someone from her past she had thought long gone. They brought with them a secret that could shatter everything she had just begun to trust. The cowboy stepped forward protectively, his hand brushing hers, signaling silently that whatever came next, they would face it together. The desert had tested her endurance, her courage, and her heart. But in that moment, she realized that even in the harshest, loneliest place, salvation, trust, and an unexpected connection could bloom. What would she do now? Would she dare to reveal the truth she had kept hidden? Or would the desert swallow her secrets forever? Comment below what you think happens next, and don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic Wild West adventures.